Hey brother, what's going on? I'm JK Amazy, founder and head coach at Porn Reboot. As promised, here is another concept that I'm going to be sharing with you from inside the Porn Reboot system. I used to think that the best reality check for my reboot was a relapse. I was actually wrong. So the ultimate tool for finding out where you stand in your reboot is much simpler than you think. And it's a little thing called regular feedback. Getting regular feedback during the reboot process is critical to ending your behavior with pornography and masturbation. And there are three ways that you receive feedback while rebooting. So I'm going to mention them in order of importance. The first way is from mentors, therapists, coaches, or other recovery professionals. The second way is from your partner, that's your wife or your girlfriend, or your accountability partner. And the third way is from yourself. Yes, you are the least important person when it comes to getting feedback. One of the reasons why you should be working on only one aspect of your reboot at a time, I talk about this a lot, one aspect such as only working on boundaries, only working on coping strategies, only working on self-care, only doing trauma work, is because you get overwhelmed when you get too much feedback from multiple areas. When you have too many approaches to recovery that you're trying to follow, you're going to halt your progress once or twice a week, and you're not going to know whose step that you need to follow next. And that's the problem with consuming too many recovery or stop being or human retention or 12-step podcasts, YouTube videos, books, articles, blogs, and so on. You're basically trying to make this patchwork system of different things. There's an old saying which goes, too many cooks spoil the broth. And too much feedback from different sources gives you different data, which simply confuses your progress. So when you find yourself overwhelmed and confused about what to do next in your reboots, try this. First of all, pick two things, or honestly, even better, one thing that you're going to work on each month, not each week. So for instance, you could pick self-care, right? So going to sleep at the same time every day or meditating for 20 minutes every morning. That's for self-care. For your relationship, it could be surprising your wife or partner with two nice gestures that month. For mentorship or therapy, it could be doing an exercise which is assigned by a therapist or coach 3 times a week this month for a total of about 12 times. And that's it. You really want to keep it simple. You want to get feedback from the most important people, and you really want to focus on one thing for each category of your reboots instead of trying to do everything at once. When it comes to rebooting, the more information you consume does not mean the quicker you're going to reboot. There are a lot of men who are highly educated, who know so much about recovery and reboots. They've read so many books, they've been through so many systems, but they're still struggling with their behavior. On the other hand, in the Porn Reboot system, we literally have guys who have only watched my YouTube videos or only followed my system. They never had access to anything else. And they've fully recovered, they've rewired their brain, and they're moving on with their life. In fact, just this week, we had two brothers who have also interviewed here. If you check out our playlist and look for Daquan and Dominic, we have two brothers who went through this program for free. They used all the free material available to them, and they rewired their brains. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.